Alright, we're back for Hell in the Hedgerows turn 43. So, last turn was a pretty good turn. We nailed 2 Shermans, or we think we've nailed that one. It's got a big hole in the top. Can we see it? You can see the smoke. You can just about see the hole just above the gun mantlet there. So we'll see what that's done. And we nailed this Sherman here, which was crossing this way. So that's all good news. And I'm now pulling the Panthers back. So that one is reversing away, and that one is reversing away. Because, of course, by shooting up 2 of General's tanks with the Panthers, we showed him where the Panthers are. And we've given him a bit of intel, so we're going to have to move them around. As usual now, the main focus is going to be on the village, where we have plenty of fire going on. We've got this MG is firing on these Tommies who are running down these back gardens here, trying to deploy into these houses. We've got these 2 teams here, each with a 42, are covering the main road to try and stop anyone from crossing. And we're kind of generally... I don't think we're actually pushing up in this turn, but we're sat here. We've also got some... Gen's infantry down here. Let's turn the trees back on. Looks to be moving this way so it can enfilade down the line of the river. And we'll see what they do. And also, the last little bit, we've got this mortar team. Should be deploying this turn, and we'll see if we can't drop some mortars down there, because we know there was a full section there at one point. So yeah, let's just press go. As before, we're in the central camera position. And ooh, that's ammo cook-off on that Sherman. Yeah, not sure if we've taken that out there. But we are getting another tank spot-ish there. And of course, like, we might be looking at General's forces manoeuvring this way. He had that Firefly up here, remember? So maybe he's going to be shuffling it back this way now that he's now that we've shown him 2 of the Panthers. And, ooh, casualty in that team there. And plenty of Tommies down here. First mortar shell going off there. Can we actually see it? No, it's in there somewhere. Right, so let's check this far flank just to start with. See if we got anything particularly interesting happening. Not really. And the killer machine Ousterman recce team, struggling to find the word for it there, is still shooting those guys up a little bit. I'd rather it was shooting these guys up, but I don't think it can actually see it. But yeah, not a lot going on there. And let's check this left flank to see if anything happened. No more mortar. Oh, hello. Hello. That's an interesting one. So Gen might be probing this way. No more 2-inch mortar shells on these guys, but to be fair, they're mostly dead. So, you know. Who are you? It's just a small team there. So it could be that Jen's decided that, okay then, Atlas has got 2 Panthers over here. Let's push this way, which that would make my day. I'd love it if Jen came and attacked me. When do those guys pop up? Right at the end by the looks of it. Yeah, there he is. instantly put a snot load of fire out. And we'll see what happens in the next turn, because if Jen's got any, fire, he's not going to move those guys up without anybody watching their back. So we'll see if we get a bit of fire back, and we'll remember to stop that, stop this 42 team as well, just in case they run into the some kind of nastiness. And let's have a look at this Sherman. All the hatches are open, so the engine's still running, so they might have just abandoned it. But yeah, the hatches open up, so the crew's bailed out. So it might be a write-off, or Jen might recrew it at some point. Finally, let's check. What do we get in the village? That's the ammo cook-off on the Sherman there. And we're still shooting up some of these Tommies down in the back gardens. Moving up, and Tommy's crossing the street. Might be a fatal move. I think they're getting away with it mostly. Just straight around, taking the front of the dead Sherman there. Oh, that house there. Can we shoot that house up with an MG? I think we probably can. And how are these guys in here? They're suppressed. Yeah, and what have we got over here? Yeah, those guys are still there. And these guys are so... Ooh, we nailed a Tommy. Nailed the Bren gunner over here. Yep, there he goes. Well, you're not surrounded, but run away, that's good. I like that. Tommies. Yeah, so all in all, let's just do a quick rewind. You guys, let's see what happened to you. Oh, what was that? It's not me, I don't think. Got anything reloading? No. So that's a 2-inch mortar. Is it a tank shell? Did this just fire? Doesn't look like it. Can't really see it either. Is that a Sherman shot from all the way over here? Hard to tell. My money's on mortar. No, that's not a mortar. Hello? What's this? I thought that might have been a tank, the smoke thrown up by a tank. You know, if it's down here. Hello. That looked like a shell to me. It was the Panther? It was that oh, for God's sake. Ugh. Okay, that's cool. We can work with that. That's okay. They are blind after all. On the plus side, it's not general. And it also means that it's less dangerous down here than we might think, which is good. Crossing this area. Oh, we might be able to do that actually. I was thinking about the Sherman up here, but it looks like we might be good. And the flak is getting into position. And we've got a little hole for it. We might need to make that hole bigger. I think we will have to make that hole bigger if you want the flak truck to get through there, because it's a bit bigger than that. Bloody Germans. Wide vehicles. But we'll save the charges for now. We've only got 2 left in that team. So, yeah, okay. We were going to stop this 42 team, weren't we? Yes, we were. I know you can't see anything, but just set up there anyway. We'll see what happens to that team in a bit, but we have got plenty of backup for them up here. And like I say, if General wants to attack me, that's cool. I can do that. I can work with that. Don't have eyeballs on the Sherman behind that church. I am tempted, you know, maybe if we bring up a flak vehicle, we can shoot the church down. Yeah, what else have we got to do? Do with setting this 42 team up here. Shuffle these guys. There to join their buddies. You're all set up. Let's reverse that Panther even further out of the way. And we'll reverse this one up to the crossroads so that we've got some options with it. Panther needs to... I need a target arc where it says just the machine gun. That would be awesome. Yeah. Flak vehicle needs to reverse. I'm not sure that's going to cut it, but we'll try. We'll mess about with that, see what it can do. Those guys can get getting their iron. That MG team is getting into position. Right. We're going to have to bite the bullet at some point, so... Well, maybe not, actually, come to think of it. like it if you could panther strike that bloody building for me, but not going to happen, I don't think. Now let's wait until we've got a solid foot on the ground there, so we're not going to get shot in the back. Can the panther shoot up this building here? No, it just can't really see it, can it? Yeah, not much else to do, really. Let's cease fire with the infantry guns. We might dump a load of smoke down there. Potentially, that could be worth doing. But we'll see. Start moving. We not got a hole in this. Ah, we do. Excellent. Start moving this platoon up this way. Mortar back up there. And that's so that we can put some smoke shells down on there to stop this route in from getting enfiladed. And we'll see if we can't, you know, once this mortar over here has its eye in on the Tommies down here. We'll see if we can't drop the smoke and push this platoon up the road like we did with the others. Then we have a kind of a jumping off point and we can, you know, get shot to death while we cross the fields and the railway line there. But yeah, that'll do for this one. Let's send it off, see what we get back.